Ramadan is known to be the ninth month on the Islamic calendar and the holy month of fasting, which begins and ends with the appearance of the crescent moon to serve as a guard for Muslims. And the night was known to be the night of power, which is also called Lilatul Qadr. I don't know if I get that correct. And the Quran is also known to be the Islamic holy book, which is thus the vice versa of what the Christians use, which is just the Bible. Ramadan is a period of introspection, is a period of sober reflection. It is a period of communal prayer, which they call Salat. And you see a lot of people gathering in the mosques to gather up all because of praying purpose, reading their Quran and studying to move closer to God. People restrain themselves from eating, which is the fasting. A lot of people subdue themselves from acting the normal way they act on a daily basis. Some people just try to restrain themselves from sexual activities and all forms of immoral behaviors, including impure and unkind attitudes, even without neglecting the aspect of bad thoughts, bad deeds and evil characteristics. I think I forgot to mention falsehood. During this period, known to be the Ramadan period, you see Muslims gathering in their homes to break their fast with foods they can't share with friends and family on a normal day. You see Muslims practicing righteous works. You know, they feed the poor with the little they have. You see adults and children fasting. Even those who are weak and strong during this time do fast. And even travelers are not expected not to fast during this period, no matter where you are traveling to. And after the completion of all of this, the Ramadan ends with the celebration. What I'm trying to say is the feast of the breaking. You see people dancing all around with different clothing. So you see people disturbing one another with the music they are listening to. I could remember back then in the days when an imam actually wanted to fight with one of my neighbors because of their distraction, trying to share foods all around, and everywhere is just so noisy that people just, and God tends to forgive all of those people that has actually practiced this righteous fasting of, the Ramadan, and all of their sins will be washed away by God. And this is just done by God all because of their faithful intention. And this is where the message is coming from. All of those people practicing their righteous activities, trying to be holy than the angels. You see all those people going back to different things they're actually decided not to go back to, and all of the sudden you see them killing people again, trying to participate in activities like frauds and woman trafficking and truck traffications, and people begin to abuse themselves, believing that all of what they did is just because of Ramadan and it has been accepted as a culture. Are those people Muslims, or they are just practice of the Islamic religion, just trying to be like Jesus? You jumped back into something you've left behind as your old self. All of those people did not actually go back to what they've stopped doing intentionally. Everything is just coming from the flesh. Are you actually a Muslim, or you are just a person who practice and observe the fasting of Ramadan? And here is where everything gets all wrong. After you've made the decision of fasting and getting out of the former self of which you were, I don't still believe you need to go back to it again, because you've decided in your heart to follow preaching of Prophet. Now this video is just to check on you on how you've been fasting during Ramadan, if you actually completed all of the fasting, and make sure you are taking a better supplement. Make sure you eat after fasting, which is the break, and make sure you take your 3 scroll meal if you are not fasting, because it's going to be helping you a lot. So I want you guys to actually subscribe to my channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are a Muslim, I want you to comment down below that you are a Muslim. But I'm not actually a Muslim, but I have made the decision, and this is just what I want to conclude everything with. The moment you've decided to stop doing all of those things, just stop doing them. Like, don't start fasting up because people are fasting and you actually want to accept it as a culture. And that is what is actually wrong with the youth and the teenagers coming up. They see you fasting and they want to fast not because they want to change themselves, or not because they want to observe the thing or the day or the month or the period. They are fasting all because people are fasting and them not observing the true self of what Ramadan is. Ramadan is a month of restitution, and let your life have a new beginning. And I'm gonna be seeing you guys in the next video, hopefully when Ramadan is ending. But I have a message for all of you. I live in the love and light of God. Love you all.